right into them. Hello people, welcome back to my channel. Salut les amis, bienvenue et bon retour sur ma chaîne. Hola, bienvenue à mi canal. Konnichiwa, watashi no channel ni yokoso. I hope you're doing great today. It's another day, another week, another video. Welcome to this place for creatives to design a life and business with soul and a purpose. The books that I've been reading so far that I've loved, and there are a couple of them that I haven't got to read yet. I think my goal at some point was a book a month, but I fell on it so many times. I have that creative side where everything that is way too strategic feels just not so authentic to me. It takes me a while to find books that I'm actually really diving in and that I love a lot. The books that I got to read that I was like, a mix match between the mindset and strategy for any person looking to start a business, especially online. Put the, you know, it's like, let's try to be serious here. The first book that I'm gonna share with you is gonna be How to Win Friends and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. Yo, I'm French, I can help you, I'm just gonna pronounce it the way that I want. I read that book a while ago. Go after the job you want and get it. The job you have and improve it. Take any situation and make it work for you through like his own stories and explaining what he did back then and what he went around certain situations to make it work for him. It's much more into understanding the human being, understanding the brain and how people react to certain questions or certain situations or certain insights. Like you can see that I definitely have my favorite part. Let's go through one of them. Buddha said, hatred is never ended by hatred but by love. And a misunderstanding is never ended by an argument but by tact, diplomacy, consolation and a sympathetic desire to see the other person's viewpoint. It was a lot with building up the tension because nobody wants to hear the other part, right? You can get to honestly fix a lot of situations when you get to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. We're living in a society where we feel like we need to say everything and not necessarily take the time and the moment to understand anybody else's situation and be like, I'm right, maybe you are, but I'm right first, so I need to bring my own point of view. Step back, listen to that person and then understand what the person is really about without having to bring anything that we think we are right about. It's gonna make you change your point of view on so many things. Not necessarily what a lot of people are doing, especially online. This is like the funny part about it. The second book is Claim Your Power by Maston Kipp. The non-emotional person that I am got to cry. Is make you think about your own past experience, past trauma, build and create your purpose or find your purpose through everything that you've been through. And that's really deep for me, and that's why I always say that what I love about being in business, starting a business, it's not only to make money, it's to create something that you love based on your own experiences. But making more money gets you to do something that you really want to be enjoying, which is having more freedom to travel, which is spending more time with your family, is having a podcast that I love so much, and neuroscience and getting to the scientific part of getting to understand our emotions in such a way where you get to understand yourself first. A lot of people are going to put out the strategies that you need to be implementing, but you forget who we are as people first. So not all strategies are going to work with you. I help my clients really design the way of making success, the way of having the life and design the life on their terms, especially when you are a creative, like I said. If you're taking action but nothing is happening, or you're feeling stuck and aren't quite sure why that is, we can change that. There's only one difference between someone who never falls through on their intentions and someone who wakes up with energy, excited to meet the day, experiencing true joy, freedom and abundance. What's the difference? The person who experiences true joy, freedom and abundance knows the life's purpose and is living it. Is looking for deeper change, long-lasting changes. And the great thing about this book is that you have exercises to do into really getting deep into what is it for you, what is your purpose, what is it about it that makes it important for you. There's gonna be parts where you're gonna be like, Lord, that hit. Let's get to something, but because when your life matches the beat of your soul and hence the beat of the universe, so much more is possible. And because your purpose is ultimately an emotion that you generate within yourself and give away to the world, your transformation has to happen in a somatic, emotional way. What is it for you to feel your emotions, to go through your emotions and make changes based on your intention? If you've been following me on Instagram recently, saw this book, created a post about it, Self-Source Entrepreneur by Kane. This book is honestly one Bible that I would keep next to me all the time. The answer to most of my questions. I'm pivoting, I'm changing. I went from being on fashion to help people be more confident on video to help people more onto the purpose. Throughout all my questioning, it was much more into what is it for me to do here on this planet? What's my purpose? Again and again, I pivoted. I need to stick to one thing and one thing only and really put all my energy to it. It was much more into helping people having more clarity. It's all about the soul. It's all about getting the intention in first. And the universe and God, they're gonna help you along with it. Self-Source Entrepreneur is a non-conventional success plan for the highly creative, secretly sensitive, ambitious woman or any person that is just creative. Instead of judging your emotions or anything that you are going through, it's all about getting to a place of being curious about anything that you're feeling. Trust your own voice, having ideal clients, having a successful business, having a successful life. All that starts with listening to your voice, trusting your voice, initiating the intention, committing to it on your terms. Summary of all of that. The next one is Big Magic Creative Living Beyond Fear by Gilbert. It's pretty much how to find your creativity, build that creativity, trust that creativity, because what we call being creative is all about an energy that you have that you use to serve others. Being a coach is all about finding solutions. It's getting creative, finding solutions to help other people. Writing a book is all about having to come up with ideas for content. Content creator, they have to find a way to make the content unique. Seeing what creativity is for you. She shares intimate glimpses into the life of a world-famous creative, complete with bouts of paralyzing fear and frustration in an attempt to coax the rest of us into walking through the world just a little bit braver. That we have a lot of years into trusting our creativity. We are so much used to anything making sense. I think I had a word that I love so much and I love it. Recognizing this reality that reaction doesn't belong to you is the only sane way to create. If people enjoy what you've created, terrific. If people ignore what you created, bad. Stubbornly continue making yours. Creativity is not good or bad. Everything is labeled as being good or bad or worse and less worse at this point. It's hard to get to the neutral base and really see creativity as it is an energy. You decide to use it the way you want because you're gonna be interpreting it the way you want, trusting that and going along the way with it. Next book is Atomic Habits. I think there's a lot of people that actually already read this book. This is the book that I'm currently reading, as you can see that here. Just at the beginning and I'm already like, Lord, oh, okay. Creating habits around any goals or any strategy that you want to have. It's not about the end goal. It's all about the transformation through the goal. I'm just at the beginning and I already have those amazing breakthrough moments. Psychology, the biology to explain what is it to set habits, what is it to create habits, what is it to understand our brain and how it functions for you to be able to create better habits, to have a better life. Whatever you do to a certain goal, it's not about the goal itself, it's about who you are becoming through the goal you're setting up. If you want to get successful, if you want to get 10K, let's say by the end of the year, what you need to become in order to get there. The 10K is just a way for you to have a direction. Even if you're not getting to the 10K by the end of the year, you're still gonna have the transformation if you put the effort into creating the habits to get there. Is it to reach out to more people? Is it to be more consistent on your videos? All that are little more specific goals that you need to have in order to get to a specific end goal. When we get to focus too much on the end goal, we forget where we are and we forget that the transformation is in the process of getting there. All that to say that book is Never Split the Difference by Voss. This book is a strategy book where you get to be really confident into negotiating. So if you need to talk to people online, when you sell your services, when you're looking for people to enroll in your coaching program, or if you have products to sell, it's a really great way to know how you can connect with people and build up a strategy around it. Good and great part about him is that he was an FBI agent. I think it was a spy before it. Yeah, former FBI top hostage negotiators field tested tools for talking anyone into or out of just about anything, from hostage situations to anything in business. Just to give you another perspective, instead of the classic strategy that you need to have, the way that he's bringing the solutions for the strategy and how to negotiate is really based on certain specific situations that he's talking about in the book as well. So you get through the story, how he went about it, how he went to succeed into, let's say, negotiate any type of hostage situation. And that's amazing because you see the result and you see the way he went about it. That makes it a lot more real. It's like a story. You might find one, does this look like something you would like? Can become, how does this look to you, or what about this works for you? You can even ask, what about this doesn't work for you, and you'll probably trigger quite a bit of useful information from your counterpart. Using what and how gets you to go through the real truth and a lot less the emotional part of it. We go with our emotions, right? So it's like, why did you do it? Like, what made you do it? Step back and, okay, let me rephrase it. What caused you to do it? Next books are books that I haven't read yet. The first one is Superfans, The Easy Way to Stand Out, Grow Your Tribe, and Build a Business, Successful Business by Flynn. Live in a world where we're looking for having more followers, having more subscribers, having more customers. Because the reason why, the more customers you have, the more followers you have, the more chances you have to have clients, right? A ton of people, big audiences, still don't have much money. Having more followers doesn't equal having more money. Because you need to know who is your ideal client. You need to know who is the ideal person that's gonna come and buy from you. Start to know yourself a little bit more and having to put all that focus on people that you're looking to serve and really get to learn more about their habit. A proper video into how to start up a business aligned with soul. You just need 1,000 people to be able to make the money that you want. Create trust in you, one way of seeing life, I would say. The next one is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. Transform fear to faith. Through acceptance, surrender, and a commitment to her continually evolving spiritual path, New York Times best-selling author and international speaker Gabrielle Bernstein has been transforming her fear into faith. Her stories and universal lessons provide a framework for releasing the blocks to what everyone most longs for: happiness, security, and a clear direction. You will never know where life is gonna bring you. No matter the strategies you're gonna put out there, there's gonna be that part that is still gonna be left for God to guide you through. Whatever God has for you in His plans is gonna work out if you trust the process. And sometimes you're not gonna know anything about it at the beginning. Sometimes you're gonna have to let go of that need of control in order to get to your dream business. Sometimes you're gonna have to invest in yourself even though you don't have the certainty that it's gonna work. I've invested in coaches, something that brought me closer to my goals and having more clarity. You gotta start trusting that process even more for yourself. I need to let go of my own need of control because I have that tendency of just needing to know anything about everything. Sometimes it just plays against my own sake. Next book is Brene Brown. I thought it was just me, but it isn't. I talked about this book in one of my videos, but actually I haven't started reading it because I was really distracted by the other book. Getting back to you, getting back to who you are, not being distracted by all the noise out there, because we can still ton of things about a lot of people, about yourself as a person. By doing it, you're getting more confused, you're feeling more overwhelmed, and you're feeling more down, getting away from your own purpose. You're getting away from your own goal in life. Motivated and waking up every day and be like, I can do it. No matter how challenging it is, I can do it. And the last one is A Tribe Called Bliss by Lloyd Harder. Break through superficial friendships, create real connections, and reach your highest potential. That I was planning to get a long time ago and I forgot about it, and then I thought about it again, and then I decided to place the other. discovered her through a podcast by Jenna Culture, if I remember. Everything that she was saying, I was like, yes. I have a plan to build an audience, an authentic tribe that only you can make. And being authentic is different for everybody. The tribe called Bliss here is a great way to create a tribe, but from an authentic standpoint, and understand how to create real connections and really create that engaging audience. And that gets me to the end of this very video. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. I'm working into helping any creative design their life, business on purpose. Follow me on Instagram because it's gonna be a lot more when it comes to the mindset, when it comes to getting more clarity into what you want to do online, especially if you're creative like me. I have my coaching program down below and all the information. I have a free discovery call options for you already and awareness into what you can be doing for the next step. For limited time only, then risk yourself down below in the comment section. I'm gonna see you for my next video, and like I say all the time, keep smiling because it's free and contagious in a good way. Bye.